Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Well, I'm sure you already know why you're here, but if not, it is the standard 2023 upgrade guides. Holy Toledo's 15 decks that you get for free just by playing Magic the Gathering Arena. And through my 3 years of experience, I've gone through and upgraded each of these builds, all 15 decks for both Standard and Alchemy. That's 30 videos, all conveniently located in one playlist for your viewing pleasure. Today, we have Mono Blue Aerial Domination within Standard. We'll break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase this within our gameplay footage, wrapping up with our final thoughts and deck review. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help ensure future content continues to come out. And let's take a look at the deck. Alrighty, here we are. Aerial Domination within Standard rank is a 60 card, best of 1 build with a 1.9 average mana value, 13 creatures, 23 non-creatures, 24 land to get the job done. We are building around the Faerie Vandal for 2 as a 1/2 with flash and flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And the Stormchaser Drake, also for 2 as a 2/1 with flying as well. When it becomes a target of a spell that we control, draw a card. So we have both a creature that will grow in strength and toughness, a tower, if you will, sending to the heavens, and then that draw engine to help us get there. Of course, there are other creatures in the deck. The Network Disruptor, early game, just curving out with Flyer, fantastic as a 1/1. Late game, we can actually open up our attack lanes with the ability, whenever it enters the battlefield, tap a target permanent, and that will ensure that we can continue to put some damage in with our Vandal. We have a Hullbreaker Horror here as well for 7. This is a 7/8 with flash, can't be countered, and whenever you cast a spell, choose one. Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand, or return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So this is fantastic. We can bounce spells on the stack, or any permanent that's in the battlefield, which is pretty crazy, right? So that's going to win you the game on the spot. And then we like lots of instant speed interaction on top of all of our spells, right? The Fading Hope, both offensive and defensive, instant speed for 1, returning creature to its owner's hand, mana value 3 or less. We actually get to scry 1 as well. Protecting our creatures from removal, again, opening up our attack lanes. The Shore Up in similar fashion here, instant speed for 1. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until the end of turn. Really nice protection. And then we can actually untap here as well, maybe getting a good block in. Slip Out the Back, again, still very similar for 1. 1 mana, instant speed, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It phases out, so it's going to be a nice protection for your creature, and kind of like Fading Hope, both offensive and defensive, pretending, new word, that, we're hitting for lethal, because we don't really want to power up their creatures any. Impulse, really nice draw here. That isn't a draw, it's look at and put into. A little bit different, so not triggering the Vandal, but still worthwhile, helping you find the Vandal, helping you find the Drake, looking at the top 4, 1 into your hand at instant speed. We love it. The Negate, countering non-creature spell. The Essence Capture, countering creature spell. Put a +1/+1 counter on creature you control. That's actually going to trigger the Drake, which we love. Then we have Thirst for Knowledge, an additional draw here. Draw 3, discard 2 unless you discard an artifact. Disruptor is here for that. Of course, there's plenty of land in the deck as well. The Ertai's Scorn for 3, countering target spell, 1 less to cast if it's their second spell this turn, which we do love. And then Memory Deluge, looking at the top 4, putting 2 into your hand. Again, not a draw effect, much like Impulse, but still great value. And then flashing it back from the graveyard, looking at the top 7, putting 2 into your hand here as well. With that Hullbreaker Horror. So a very simple deck, pretty easy to pilot. Get that Drake out, get that Vandal out, put the Combat Research, enchant creature. Whenever it deals combat damage, draw a card onto a creature, then protect it even more. Attack, 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 deal damage, draw protection, counter their spells. Hullbreaker Horror eventually will make it in play and you'll win the game. Right, it's as easy as that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help ensure future content continues to come out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Aerial Domination Standard deck upgrade. Again, for Standard, these decks have been rebuilt from the ground up because so many of the original cards were Alchemy only. So it just is a cool way to start to progress to that tempo deck, the mono blue tempo deck that we've seen at Worlds. That has the Haughty Djinn in it. Unfortunately, we don't get any of those cards right away, but it's something that we can progress to. We'll talk more on that as the video wraps up. But first, let's play some matches and try out the deck. Opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. I mean, it's not a very aggressive hand, but it is here. Some stuff. Lethal and 10. Pulling removal, I guess. You know, that's always good. In a similar fashion. Really? I'm just gonna take the scry. Land can go. Yeah. That's why I said this is not fast. This is very slow. Really? Sure, you can have it, man. Like, whatever. There's 3 removal spells. Stop it. Play Shield Red, I dare you. We just counter it, whatever. Player 5th land. It opens up potentially a double counter, because the second one will cost less. Yes, this doesn't feel good at all. This is what it is. Enter the creature here. It's more specific. Sure, Scorn. If there's anything. That is good if we can find more land. Wow. Passing turn. Takes land. We have interaction to help us get there. And that's all we need, baby. Let's go. I'm not playing it, though, because we do need protection for it. Till 8. They have 5 cards in their hands still, though, so not great. More counter magic. Main phase for a land. You don't know me. I'm taking the Vandal, baby. Let's go. It helps us progress without throwing everything in, you know? And then we've got that combat research ready. The creature is what we want. And we can protect it, you know? They have 7 cards in hand, though, so they're prepared. Gonna be a little bit of a battle here. Do you think they have a third? Yes? Oh my lord! Doctor Removal is in the house. Wowzers. But you know what? I'm gonna slam it main phase. Boom! Let's go. Fine. This is pretty expensive, isn't it? They might have another on the stack. It would be their 4th Infernal Grasp. What? Okay, there's just certain things you don't expect in life. How do you get all 4 Infernal Grasps? You're an absolute madman. I hope you know that. I'm gonna keep the land to discard if we need to. Don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare, Doogie. That's a good card. Draw here. My cat's freaking out. Give me a sec. Oh, again? They just won't stop, will they? Let's draw. Do they have more? Of course they do. Don't kid yourself. Wow. As do I. I just cannot believe how much removal they're using here. It's insane. Wow. Big draws, though. And it's phased out, so that can hit. We go in for 3, getting a lot closer. Let's end turn here. I'm going to save these in hand in case there's something scary we can't deal with. 2 cards in hand, though, so we're getting closer. Just common negate. Good game. I can't believe how much removal they pulled. That's... wow. Alright, so our opponent is on the play. We're going to draw up here, play our Disruptor, tapping their land down. They are playing with some green. Now some blue. Let's hit for 2 with the Drake out. Let's go. Next turn, we combat research, hold up negate. No reach, thankfully. I do ramp, though. Hello. Not blocking as the trample is so strong. In turn, it's good practice to hold up negate. We really should. If we don't hold it up, they cast a non-creature that ruins us. If we do hold it up, they don't. Alright, rule of thumb. Nice, we keep the Drake alive. See? Hold up that negate, baby. For 3 to 17, tying it up. A little replacement for it, don't mind. Here's another Drake, let's draw a card. Hit for 3. It's good for next turn. Holding up negate. We know that they're most likely trying to get to their horror, in which it looks like they'll do so before us. Five in hand, 5 available mana, 3/3 with vigilance and trample. Six available mana now. Hullbreaker potentially next. Ooh. What do you do? Uh-oh. So we lose our abilities. Why didn't you hit the one with the research? I'll never know. No blocks to 14. Is this whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks? Dang, Dougie. I'm taking the draw. I'm going for it. We're going big. Land, you know. That's let's hit for 3. 2 more draws here. Big money, no whammies. Ouch. It's a lot of land. That sludge monster is gas. It's gonna nuke our other Drake. We have no protection. Well, we might. We're gonna have to look for it though. This really hurts. We're gonna lose it to the sludge monster. Maybe we can fake out like we've got it. You know, highlight that card like you've got it. I'm going back now. They get it. They get it, dude. Should have thrown the Vandal in there and double blocked. It's alright. Be worse. Oh, no it couldn't. No it couldn't be. I don't know how we're just drawing 1,000 lands. It's quite interesting though. I don't know if we need to impulse. I might just Vandal in for another blocker. Good card. Doesn't end the game though entirely. They probably kill our blocker. Right, then the Disruptor. I get it. Good play. Just the trample that's problematic, yeah. Actually make this stronger. Believe it or not. So we get a clean kill here. Clean kill here. Keep these alive. I mean, they can't attack though. I think we take the 5. It's risky biscuits, right? We have 3 blockers. Can we get this Hullbreaker out? Or should we draw for single target interaction? Probably Hullbreaker. I guess that's okay. Killing one of the enchantments, which doesn't really do a lot now. Just gaining some life. Acceptable, acceptable. Do it. Do it. Alright, we're still in it. Do they have interaction? I hope not. No, not quite. Well then discard. I was thinking cleanup crew. Or is that the one we just killed? There's their discard. Okay. Ace the joint. Land. Pass turn, I think, right? I don't know what we can do here. They draw and discard again. Before the attack, we have to bounce this sludge monster. We know that much, okay? But what good is this without any creatures? We're gonna stop the draw. See you later. And now the Glorious Sunrise isn't as good. There's the counter. There's some more draw for Hullbreaker. Kind of shift gears here. We just want instant speed spells. Beautiful. And gain life. I mean, that's good. Take our turn. Land out. Turn on the clock. For 7. Maybe we should have attacked last turn. I'm more confident with our hand this turn. Down to 11. Flying, but whatever. +1 and trample, very cool. Yup. Since they're tapped, we can go with a bigger spell. Return spell to hand. See you later. It's cast from exile, so it actually goes to exile. Decline. Let's throw the lands instead. Counter. Let's be honest, this is game. Hullbreaker Horror, one of the most busted cards I've ever seen. Like, let's be honest, this thing is ridiculous. Take our turn, land out, disrupt. Turn this to hand. Tap their land. Nine. Push up the Disruptor. Bounce the Sunrise. No life gain. Just bounce this back to their hand. Can't believe we came back. That's crazy. Let's just slam for lethal. Woof! That's insane. Going first, no creature, let's mulligan. We do get it here. toss the land, just keep protection. Land Disruptor. That should be fine. Retap our already tapped land. Might be mono red, might be Rakdos. Guess is as good as mine. Draw the card. Cute. Turn. We have a slip out, which is nice. Rule. Interesting. Was not on my bingo card. You can have it. Turn. Land out. Attack for 1. Keeping pace. Adding value. So far we have more value than they do. I'm gonna hold off here. We might need to double drop. With potentially their third land, it's something that we need to think about. If they don't drop it, they should cycle the blood token for it. They do find it, and it is a 3-color deck falling into a negate. Beautiful. EEA beautiful. 4th land, hit for 1, draw a card. Drake is pretty cool. I'm gonna only disrupt though. Tap their blood token and turn, holding up this hard counter. Pivotal turn of the match. 1 damage, don't care, no blocks. Not once, but twice. It's worth countering, in my opinion. It leaves us open to removal, but it's worth it. Another land. Hit for 2. Drawing a card. Chaser in play. Ending turn. So we're going to say see a Helena and Luna, I'm sure. Maybe a king. Explosive Singularity. What? Oh my lord. For 1, no blocks to 15. Land out. Hit for 4. Store it up so we still take damage. Draw a card. Of course, it's a land. The land today has been unyielding. Jetmir Nexus of Rebels. See you later. So many lands. Too many lands on the dance floor. Too many lands. Too many lands on the dance floor. Spread out the lands. Take a draw. Good game. Oakley Dokley. So this version performing, you know, but not as well as the Alchemy version, surprisingly. That Alchemy version seems to be not only a little bit stronger, but a little bit more consistent within that current meta. Both decks still a lot of fun for mono blue tempo, getting it job done effectively. The Vandal's, you know, one of the best free-to-play creatures alongside that Stormchaser Drake that we can possibly have within blue. Combat research, again, really helping us. And if we can protect it, we are golden building into that Hullbreaker Horror. So, you know, this has a striking similarity to the mono blue tempo deck that we've seen played in Worlds. A little bit different, but we can begin to build there, right? We get the Tolarian Terrors, we get the Haughty Djinns in the deck. This version, a little bit different. We're not filling our graveyard that quickly, but at the end of the day, you know, it would still help us get there. But, you know, I do think that the Terror is really good with the Djinn, and then at this point, we're less focused on the draw and more focused on, you know, the filling the graveyard with our things, right? Like there's the Consider, there's the Impulse that we're running more of now, right? Just really filtering through our deck, finding the right cards, more counter spells. But again, that's a different deck. We do have it on the YouTube channel if you want to kind of see where that goes with the Djinn Mono Blue Tempo. Give it a check. If you haven't seen it yet, of course, everybody's running it. With that being said, you know, we have a lot more Standard 20 and Alchemy 2023 decks for you in the playlist. Check it out. You know, see which one is your favorite. Let me know in the comments, all things like this. And again, just, you know, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I hope you have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.